It was a quiet afternoon in a small, cozy hotel cafe. A little 10-year-old boy, dressed in simple clothes, pushed open the glass door and stepped inside. His eyes sparkled as he looked around, taking in the warm aroma of fresh coffee and baked pastries. He walked over to a table near the window and sat down. A friendly but slightly busy waitress noticed him and placed a glass of water in front of him with a quick smile. The boy hesitated for a moment before asking, "Ma'am, how much is an ice cream sundae?" The waitress, in a hurry to serve other customers, quickly replied, 50 cents. The boy nodded, then reached into his pocket, pulling out a small handful of coins. He carefully counted them, his tiny fingers sorting through each penny and dime. He hesitated. After a moment of thought, he looked up again. "And how much for just a plain dish of ice cream?" he asked softly. The waitress sighed, glancing at the growing crowd waiting for tables. 35 cents, she replied, a little impatiently. The boy gave a small smile and said, "Then I'll have the plain ice cream, please." The waitress quickly scribbled the order and walked away. A few minutes later, she returned, placing a simple bowl of vanilla ice cream in front of the boy. Without another word, she placed the bill on the table and moved on to other customers. The boy enjoyed every spoonful of his ice cream, savoring it as if it were the best treat in the world. When he finished, he wiped his mouth with a napkin, stood up, and walked over to the counter. He placed his payment neatly, along with the exact change, before leaving the cafe with a happy heart. A few moments later, the waitress returned to clean the table. As she picked up the empty dish, her eyes caught something that made her pause. Right beside the dish, neatly placed, were 15 cents, her tip. Her heart softened. She realized that the little boy had given up the ice cream sundae, not because he didn't have enough money, but because he wanted to make sure he had enough to leave her a tip. A smile crept onto her face, and her eyes glistened with emotion. She had been in a hurry, impatient, unaware of the kindness sitting right in front of her. So friends, even the smallest act of kindness can leave a lasting impact. Generosity isn't about how much you have, it's about how much you're willing to give. This simple yet powerful lesson reminds us that sometimes the people with the least give the most.